Hey everybody, Luke Film Boss here, and today I will be talking about the 1991 Walt Disney animated classic, Beauty and the Beast. So I just watched the animated classic of Beauty and the Beast for the first time, and I liked it very much. I didn't grow up with it, so I might not have the same emotional or nostalgic attachment to it as some people might, but it was still a great film that I'm eager to show my future children. I thought the first 10 minutes were pretty fast-paced. They seemed at times a little bit rushed, especially the opening sequence. I thought they introduced the Beast a little bit too early. They showed him physically too early on. They should have waited for the scene where Belle's father goes into the castle. I think it would have had much more impact. Continuing with that, I don't think that the Beast's personality in that scene matched his character throughout the rest of the film. I think that when Belle's father comes, the Beast is way too mean to Belle's father. It doesn't really make sense of why he's so angry, especially when you see that he has so many soft spots in the rest of the movie. The fact that he's so angry at Belle's father for accepting the invitation that the Beast's servants practically gave to Belle's father when they invited him in didn't really make sense, so that whole scene kind of fell flat. They did a good job of making the Beast intimidating in that scene, but it doesn't really fit the movie right. I think Gaston was really unlikable in this film. I was very surprised at how much I didn't like Gaston. Not just was he not a likable character as in he was a villain, he just wasn't likable as a villain, I didn't think. He was just so rude, obnoxious, and stupid that he didn't have any charm to him at all. His motivations, the way he approaches things, he didn't even seem like a human. I honestly would have rather had LeFou be the main villain of this movie, and I would have liked it better. Going further with that, I think that the final fight with Gaston and the Beast was not earned at all. It really didn't make any sense. They didn't give any indication to why Gaston would be so into killing the Beast. He gives a stupid line that I thought fell super flat, where he says, "Why would Belle choose you when she's got me?" It's like, this whole movie has established why. Because you're a rude nut job who has no human personality. If you did, you would understand why Belle would rather go with this Beast way more than she would go with you. And it's like, Gaston in this movie just, I did not like him. His death was super, I'm just going to say the word stupid. I didn't think there was any real payoff to it. It was so anticlimactic. He stabs the Beast for no reason because he's just trying to kill the Beast now because everything else doesn't matter. And then after he stabs the Beast, he falls for some reason. I guess the Beast moved the wrong way, and so that made him lose his grip, and so he fell. It was so, like I said, anticlimactic. I did not like Gaston's character at all in this. Going to some positives, though, I did love the animation. Walt Disney Studios has great, gorgeous animation in their classics, and even their 3D animation is just great now. The songs were great as ever. I've listened to the songs multiple times, and this movie, with the songs and the animation style, it definitely shows why it was nominated for Best Picture. It just has this Best Picture feel to it, where it feels authentic in the visual. Another point that I think is testimony to why it was Oscar nominated is Belle and the Beast were great. They are two characters that really complement each other, and Belle more so. Her music numbers and everything just create this lovable character, and they are definitely something that you would typically see in an Oscar-nominated film. I'm going to say the strong point to the supporting cast would probably be Miss Potts and Chip. I actually very much loved them in this movie. They were, I use the word charm a lot, but they just had a sweetness, a charm to them. And I like Chip's, his scene where he, like a stowaway, he sneaks into Belle's, I think it was a bag, and then he plays a key role in helping Belle escape after Gaston throws her into a cellarway with her father. I like that part of the movie. It was actually better than the live action, where they didn't really develop Miss Pot or Chip at all. I thought in the live action they were a weak point in the live action, whereas in the animated they were actually one of the best parts. So overall, I liked the movie. It was not as good as the live action. I didn't think so, but it was very close. And the live action got so much out of the original that they were able to easily improve on it. And so I give the animated film respect in that matter. There is so much more that I could say about this film. There's a lot of positives that I could go deep into, but I think to end, I'm just going to stay simple, and the best way to let an audience know what your opinions on things are is by giving them an overall score to judge by. So I give Beauty and the Beast 1991 an 87% for quality. When you really think about the fact that they had to hand draw every single frame of the film and that they were able to do it so detailed, it's an amazing accomplishment, and you really gain a respect for the film overall. And there were so many other elements with story and character. Even though I personally didn't like everything that they did, it's still all pretty good. And even the parts that I didn't think were good didn't overshadow the good parts. So I think it's a very well crafted movie. For my enjoyment, I give it an 85%. While it's not as quite as enjoyable for me as I thought the quality of the film was, it was still a very enjoyable film overall. And so for the overall score, Beauty and the Beast 1991 gets an 86%. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep on the lookout for more videos from Luke Film Boss.